Ray, how are you, man?
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having me.
You are originally from Bridgeport.
Yes.
And so Ray is going to help us with our holiday lights. And Nick, he just said, because I was telling him how this all came about. I said, Nick and I wanted to decorate somebody's house. The lawyers, the people in suits around here get all nervous. Oh, you can't climb a ladder. He said, your asses better be working when you show up on the job site. Just so you know.
Standing around here.
So Ray, you're from Bridgeport, and you get it up out of Chicago. Why?
Yeah, the taxes were a big thing, and better living family out there, out in Indiana. And I feel like when you're living in the city, there's a lot going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're out there, you don't even know what's going on in the city.
But you were talking about what you do. Aside from this time of year, just being slammed with doing holiday lights. You own rental properties, you cash flow, you flip houses. You're a hustler. You're a go-getter, and there's a certain amount of a tape that you have to cut through in the city to get anything done.
100%. Yeah, that's one big thing I find is when you're out in Northwest Indiana, it's easy to deal with the towns. You want to get some things done, and you don't have to wait multiple weeks to get permits or hear back, and then it's just a rigmarole.
So when we came up with this contest, and all of a sudden people are like, well, why are you doing it so early? We got to get through Halloween. You're forgetting about Thanksgiving. But I said, well, here's the deal. Ray gets a little bit busy this time of year. How many houses are you doing a day?
A day we're doing roughly 10. Sometimes I think one day we did maybe 14, 15 houses.
In a day?
In a day. And those are existing customers. These lights are cut to fit to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the year, the lights get put in the bin with the customer's name on it. And then the next year we come back, we kind of pull them out. We know where they go. And half the time they're clipped up. So
wait a second. So you're telling me when you take lights off of a house, you don't just yank them down?
No, we do that sometimes, but
you can use these lights more than once.
You can run these lights over with a car. They're commercial grade LED lights, and they're the real deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what you have is you have return customers.
Yeah, I have a very high return customer base, and that helps me grow every year.
Ray Tominello is here from Ray's Holiday Lights. He's doing our Light It Up with Ray and Nick. We're going to come out to a listener's house. What I need you to do is log onto the website, sign up. What can we expect? And I know that you say that it depends on the house. I suppose it depends on the neighborhood and things like that. But is this going to be like an illumination? Is this going to mess up air traffic coming into O'Hare? Is it going to be that bright? What's it going to be like?
I guess it's going to depend on the style of the house, what's going to be most fitting, and what the lucky winner is going to want. I think some people want a nice traditional setup, and some people want to go, look like what's that movie?
Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold, yeah.
What do you find you do more of? Because for me, I'd be a guy that would be, when I was a kid, it was all about the twinkly, let them flash all the colors. But now I'd be more apt to just do clear lights all up around the every eve and heck, man, even do the valleys. Nick, let's do it all. But it would be more clear. I'd do white lights.
Yeah, majority of the jobs are going to be warm white LEDs. The clear lights are warm white. They call them soft white, but. Most of the time it's going to be the front roof line, the peaks, the gutters. Sometimes customer requests to do the ridges up on top and really tie it in. Because we're using LED lights and it's a service, the more you add, it's based on linear length of lighting for the price.
What's the degree of difficulty? I mean, we've had some good weather here. I mean, we've had no rain really to speak of. I know we might have some today and tomorrow, and you got to be out busting your hump on these roofs. But, and the reason you want to do this now is because I couldn't imagine doing what you have to do when there might be a little bit of rain or ice thrown in, because some of these pitches on these roofs are ridiculous. I mean, you're doing, 8, 12 pitch roofs and probably climbing like a maniac.
Yeah, we're like a Spider-Man up there. I got a good crew.
Yeah.
These guys are they're comfortable up on the roof, and that's key. I don't push guys farther than than they want to do. Make sure that they're comfortable. I like to start early. We started 3 weeks ago.
And who's this helper you have with you?
This is my wife here, Lindsay here.
Lindsay.
Yeah,
Lindsay, do you come out on the job?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. Nice work, my man.
Yeah, customers walking by, she could be my marketing.
Oh yeah, she could. As a matter of fact, we got to get you out of here before the sales team comes in, because they'll be trying to sell you on everything. But Ray, it's good to have you in. I can't wait to hang out with you. That guy right over there, Nick. We'll bring the fun.
Yeah.
We're thinking about. Well, we're thinking about. Well, we're not going to tell corporate. We'll take some pictures, put it on social, we'll have a before and after, and what gets done in the middle, nobody has to know about. Because we promised to the listeners that we were going to bring out some Tito's, which is probably something that you don't do on a daily basis, but, you know, we've got a certain, Nick, it's all him. That's that guy right there. You know, we said Ray will bring the holiday lights, we'll bring a handle of Tito's and a pack of smokes, even if you don't smoke.
Yeah, I got some customers. Hey, you guys want Modelo's, right? I'm like, hey, take it easy here. I got more jobs ahead of us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You guys will get drinking, and that'll be it.
10 to 14 jobs in a day.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little less, maybe 6 if it's new projects, big projects.
You mind me asking what the average, what you make up a house on an average?
Yeah, so average cost, I mean, I tell you, in the city, we're doing, you know, Chicago bungalows, you know, because it's not as big, not much lighting, you know, they might be around $500, but I've gotten to the point where it's only one crew, so I got to have a minimum on what we can do.
Right,
because if we're doing small houses, I got 3 guys standing around looking at me. You know, I got.
Ain't nobody standing around on Ray's crew.
Yeah.
But Nick, if you do the work, if you think 10 to 14 houses a day, you know, the way this guy works, that's how you get a Lindsay. That's how that works.
That's all it takes, yeah.
Well, Ray, we really appreciate you partnering with us. We know that, you know, you're doing this, you know, for the advertising, and hopefully we send some people your way. And thank you, because we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
What's your phone number so people can get a hold of you?
Yeah, so it's 219-669-6785. And for estimates, usually I just have you send a picture of your house with a description of what you're looking to do. You know, if you want the front of your house, just send a picture of the front and say warm white lights on the roof line, maybe a wreath, some garland, or whatever it may be. That way, at the end of the day, when I start getting back to everyone, I could kind of get right to it rather than playing back and forth on the text.
You see that right down to the brass tacks. 219-669-6785. We'll put that out there on socials, and I would imagine that you're probably going to have to turn some work away.
Yeah, it's this year we're pretty busy, and I have been having to do that. I've been having to be pretty selective on what we take on, just because it's one crew. I want to make sure everything's done meticulous. So I'm out on every job, and
put the
my phone's ringing already.
So. WLS listeners up to the front of the line. What's your website?
It's RaysHolidayLights.com.
RaysHolidayLights.com. Easy to remember, buddy. It's good to meet you, Lindsay. Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you.
We appreciate you, and we will see you on said date. Hopefully, it'll be nice and warmer. If it's snowing, who cares? We're going to be so bombed. We're not even going to. But not you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Ray, I appreciate it. Lindsay, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas from WLS.